Okay. Back to part 2. Do you have any insight for the current case? You're asking the wrong person. He's literally drunk right now.
I think I have a theory.
Let's hear it.
The post office.
Post office?
What? Drake hated the post office and always tried to take it down. But this time, they probably got to him before he could.
That makes sense.
Let's arrest all the post office employees and torture them for information.
Never mind. It was stupid of me to ask you.
Come on. Work remains? That's news to me. I didn't see anything like it during my preliminary inspection.
So that means that the killer probably did it after you left the section. Great, this doesn't tell me anything new. What do you know about the missing books in the lower left section of the library?
Actually I can. It's the rainy season, so poor houses like mine and Greg need to repair their plumbing system.
Huh? Are you saying that the whole shelf is about plumbing?
Yes, cheapskates like me and Drake don't hire plumbers, but fix it ourselves to avoid unnecessary costs.
Wait, so did Dreg come here for a book on plumbing? If so, where's the book?
A weird looking metal something.
Seeing your reaction to it, I guess you haven't seen this before.
Sorry, no. Yeah, I saw the blood splatter when looking around. I decided to leave it to you to find it, since you were the professional.
Any more clues you know about but haven't told us about?
Nope, none.
What can you tell me about Dreg's mangled body?
Are we really calling it that? Same as what you already know. By the time I arrived here, he was already dead. But like I said before, no one exited after the incident, so the killer is most likely among these guys.
Fine. Keep an eye out in case someone tries to escape.
Will do, ma'am.
Suppose I could ask about the books now.
Yeah? Listen.
Nope. Okay. All the way around. Hey, Hart! How are you holding up? Now that Officer Dreg is dead, who will be my supervisor? I'll be given a desk job at this rate.
Well, compared to others, at least she is mourning my loss.
I would have taken you, but that space is reserved for a tall, handsome man and not a short girl like you.
The thirst is real with her.
Why am I a suspect anyway? I had the most to lose when he died. I just came here for a book on singing lessons. Well, you couldn't control your rage against Dreg since he mostly ignores you or gives you menial jobs and you probably killed him.
That'd be a pathetic reason to die. Oh wait, pathetic is supposed to be my middle name.
I wouldn't kill him for it. I would have probably sent my grandma.
I don't know who her grandma is, but I think I should try to stay away from her.
Print remains? No, I don't know anything. Now do you mind? I'm looking at the classified section for a new job. Bookshelf? No, I don't know anything. What can you tell me about this rusty rod? Whoa, this thing's heavy. It's not even that big, so why is this so heavy?
It's probably made of denser material.
No wonder Dreg died. Even one good hit from this thing will kill someone. This is my first time seeing this thing. Well, it would be a pain to haul this thing from your home just to kill Dreg, so it makes sense.
Besides, the kid is angsty sometimes, but I doubt she is capable of killing someone.
What do you know about the blood spatter at the top left side of the library? I don't know. The only place I've been is this section in the main hall.
I think she's lying about it.
What can you tell me about Dreg's body? Nothing much, except I was the first one to find him lying on the floor. Did you see anything or anyone here at that time? Sorry, I immediately started crying over the loss of my job and the soundtrack of the people. You already know the rest.
Nickname Crybaby suits her. Right, already did that.
Alright, wise guy, what's with the funny outfit?
Ah, officer, you're mistaken. I was off to a costume party when the incident happened. Weird thing is, I don't even know this guy. Probably someone from Kiara's memories.
The name's Ifiko Tops. I'm a perfume salesman. Would you like to try one? What is this? A la sewer? It smells so freaking bad.
It smells worse than the milk I spilled 3 weeks ago in my house. I should clean that up someday.
I remember you. You work at the women's shopping mall, don't you?
Ah, I knew I saw you somewhere. I was right. He is someone from Kiara's memory.
Alright, Ifiko. Where were you during the murder?
I was in the top right section of the library when it happened. Burnt remains. I'm wearing easily fileable clothes. I wouldn't even think of going near fires. Sorry, I don't know anything about the missing books in the shelf.
What can you tell me about this rusty rod?
This is a peculiar rod. It has weird holes and sections.
I can see that, but what does it mean?
It's my personal opinion, but I think this thing might be part of a bigger contraption. We should look into it. It does make sense. Maybe we should be looking for other pieces of this rod.
What do you know about the blood spatter at the top left side of the library?
I'm afraid I don't know. It was in the top right section of the library when it happened. At that distance, he couldn't have reached it in time anyway.
What can you tell me about Dreg's body?
I'm afraid I don't know. I was in the top right section of the library when it happened. The noise of people made me look, and then I saw the body. Those clothes look actually comfortable. Maybe I should buy a pair. Alright, and... no, it doesn't seem like there's anything here.
Good day, kids. How are you doing today?
Their uncle died. They must be devastated.
Good, actually. We were just discussing who will get Uncle Dreg's house now that he's gone.
God damn it.
What are you kids doing here, anyway? We came here looking for an address directory to locate candy shops in the area to rob. To try and find out which ones are the best.
I swear those kids have the capacity to take over a country. They would rather eat candy.
Nah, I don't remember burning any evidence in the library.
Fine.
Hey, the only books we care about are right here, so we don't know anything about the empty shelf. I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not candy. Ew, nobody know anything about blood splatters. What can you tell me about your uncle's body? Other than it reeks of alcohol, nothing really. I didn't even realize it was here after we found the body. Is this the place where you kids were during the attack? I could not hear screams in this silent library. Probably because he didn't scream. The assailant must have silenced him first before killing him.
That matches with the wound on the back of the head, so it is possible that I wasn't able to scream at all. Well, I don't know what other information I could gather from this. Maybe I could talk to him about the rod. Nope. Okay. I can't, like, combine the pieces of evidence together?
I was mistaken when I thought someone took all the books. Due to this shortage, I think Dreg was the only able to get a few books. I knew it! Dreg was carrying a book with him. The book seems to be on plumbing. Is Dreg's house leaking? That could explain why Dreg came here.
Okay.
I think I've collected all the clues. I should start the final interrogation.
That dragged on forever.
Ugh.
What is it? Oh, fine.
Thanks everyone for coming so quickly. Where's the body? It was cluttering up space, so we decided to dump it in the sewers.
It's what you would have wanted. Screw you guys to hell.
Enough moping around. It's time to find out who the killer is. I still can't believe we're all doing all this over a maggot's death. Can you hurry this up? We still need to find the candy stores.
Yes, I too would like to hurry to the costume party. Gigi.
Don't worry, Chef. I'll have you back in your girlfriend's arms in no time. Now, there is something I want to try. Honestly, the clues are too scattered and mismatched to make a correct assumption. So we're going to go over each clue and exclude the people from the suspects list who don't match it.
What is this? Odd man out?
I like to call it Odd Man Out, patent pending.
Seriously?
So, without further ado, let's look at the first clue. Greg's body was found here beaten with a heavy rusty rod, then stomped, and then choked to death. Greg was a fairly built guy, and his first instinct when it came to a fight is to run away. He was hit in the back of the head to stun him and stop him from screaming. If you factor in these things, you will realize this process is too hard for... Who again?
Brazel's mind control is acting up. I'll need to hint her the answer.
That's right. Ina and Mia couldn't have done it because even together they couldn't have overpowered a guy like Greg. Not to mention, the weapon in question, the rusty rod, is too heavy for them to lift, let alone kill someone with it. Impressive. But this game is far from over. You'll never escape the prison that your own insecurities have created. Alright, we're making progress.
Mr. Drake, I don't know what's going on, but the mind control weakened a bit right now.
So solving this mystery is the key to saving her.
Greg was murdered by first beating him up with this rusty rod. First of all, this rod belongs to... According to Billroll, Greg brought this thing here, and I think this is true.
Well, what the hell is it anyway?
I was getting to that. Greg came to the library for a certain book, a book that was related to this item, so I think the rusty rod is a pipe from Greg's home. Greg's house was experiencing leaks, so he took the faulty part and brought it here so he could study and repair it.
He's a man of culture as well.
Greg was hit on the back of the head with this. If you think carefully, you'll realize that this person couldn't have done it.
Amber.
Me? Amber Hart is short. Basically speaking, it's too hard for her to hit someone tall like Greg in the head. Do you think this will be enough to get out of here? You'll die here. Only 3 guys left. Now we have 3 guys left who have the strength and capacity left to do it. But if you consider one piece of evidence, this person couldn't have done it. The evidence that supports this theory is... Chef had a nasty paper cut earlier, which resulted in massive blood loss and then had anemia as a result. As you can see, he is still wobbly and barely standing as a result. He didn't have the strength to kill Greg.
The reason you dream is because you are too afraid to wake up and do what you want.
Now it comes down to 2 people.
I did it. I killed Greg.
Eh?
What? I was the one who snapped the pipe from him and beat him up.
Why are you confessing?
Because I was good as caught anyway. Among us, only I had any reason to kill him. We found my mustache oil in the burnt remains, right? Only I knew Greg was here in the first place. What more proof do you need? I confessed already, didn't I?
Mr. Drake, what's happening? We're losing her again.
The mind control is now allowing her to solve the case herself. Tira, listen to me. Don't falter. This is your case. Don't let it end like this. Fall into the depths of hell. That is where you belong.
Greg,
I'm here. I won't let you go like this.
why did you go so far?
I never went anywhere.
Yes, you did. You solved the lawyer's death. You saved a dragon. You won the in video games. You saved 2 princesses. Before I knew it, you became an existence too big for me to chase anymore. I'm going to surpass you, and I can't even see you, let alone reach you.
So what? So what if you can't see me? That hasn't stopped you from catching up to me before, right?
You are goddamn right. I am Tira Lawford. I hereby declare that the criminal is not Vilroy. The real criminal is Echo Tops.
Eh? What kind of logic is that? It's Tira's logic. Get used to it. What proof do you have of this wild accusation?
It was Vilroy who gave me the clue. He told me that Greg's blood got the carpet dirty. Considering how Greg was killed, there's a chance that something else was dirty too. There's no way that the killer's clothes were left clean after such a crude attack. Everyone I know was wearing their usual clothes and none seemed covered in blood. That leaves you, the clown with the funny outfit.
I told you I was off to a contest.
That kid, in your testimony you said you were going to a costume party, not a contest.
Right. I meant to say party.
That's not all. This clue was found where you said you were standing during the attack. The burnt remains of something was found. If you connect the clues, that must have been the clothes you were wearing while killing Greg. You stole Vilroy's oil, killed Greg, went to the top right section of the library, and replaced the clothes and burned the stained ones. Then you came down with that outfit and joined the outfits.
That's preposterous. What proof that the burn remains are clothes?
You're right. Currently we have no way of knowing, but there is another method.
Yeah?
When you change out of those clothes, the blood still leaves behind. The smell. The smell of blood is on you, Echo.
Yeah? Well, it's not a thing.
You won't fool me again. When we first met, you did something.
Let me go tops. I'm not confused, so would you like to try one?
What is this? Alice sewer? It smells so freaking bad. You bombed me with perfume to mask the scent of blood, and now my nose is fresh clean. I wonder, if I smell you again, will you reek of blood?
Yeah. Well done, Officer Tira. You've done well to reach this far. Yes, I killed Dredico Morris.
So you finally admit it. The only thing I don't get is why.
Silly officer. Have you not guessed my real identity yet?
Eh?
I'm the one that makes people wait. I make them suffer with anticipation of letters that they will never receive. Letters? I am the personification and mirrored version of the one thing Greg hated more than life. Mirrored? Wait a minute. The name Echo Tops. If I rearrange it, I get... Yes, I am the one and only. I am the post office. Holy mother... What a twist!
I have no idea what's happening at this point. This feels like a theater play really grasping for straws.
Clever woman, you may have bamboozled me this time, but I will return. I knew it. The post office is freaking evil. Before I go, there's one thing I still need to do.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You have a package. Please sign here. Don't accept it!
Oh, the common sense I ordered has finally arrived. Where do I sign?
Here, and here.
Hey, wait, the packaging is a bit crumbled.
Deal with it. Courier companies won't be invented for another 500 years. Damn you, post office. Your cruelty knows no bounds. And with that, I say farewell, for tomorrow is another delivery. Tira, how are you feeling?
Somehow, at some point, your influence turned this dream into something else.
So you realize it's a dream?
Yeah, somehow my mind is clearer. I guess I should thank you.
What? No punch in the face? Are you sure you're fine?
Don't get me wrong, I still hate you, but you saved my life and fair is fair. Next time, I'll gut you like the animal you are.
A little disturbing, but that's the spirit.
I honestly still don't know what's really happening, but it seems you're kicking its ass like always. Leave some for us. We're going to wreck the enemies.
Will do. Only one more to go. Hang on, Gru. I'll get you out. This
weird. It feels the same, but something is off. For starters, I don't have a pounding headache.
Mr. Dreg, it seems you have successfully infiltrated the old man's mind.
Wait, this is Gru's mind? Looks too similar to that one.
I don't know what you were seeing, but the scenery depends on the state of mind. Wishes have a more dynamic atmosphere, dreams have a strong present, and regrets have a dark, ominous stain.
I see. This is the scenery for regret.
Yes, I'm afraid so. There can be minor differences depending on the person, but the base remains the same for everyone.
I'm just realizing this, but I hardly know anything about Gru. He mostly keeps his personal matters to himself. Sorry, Gru. I am looking around without your permission, but I do it to save your life. Alright, looks like I want to cross to get that switch, so... This thing's not budging at all. There's something written on it. What is better? To sacrifice yourself for others, or to sacrifice other for you? Yeah, I need to think like Gru to answer this question. Logic doesn't work over here. Neither. Okay. Yes, if the goal requires sacrificing anyone at all, maybe it isn't worth it. Something relating to this happened to Gru? Ah, okay, that's how it works. This thing's not budging at all. There's something written on it. What is more important, family or duty? Yes, family is much more important. There's no point to your duty if there's no family to protect. Did something happen to Gru's family? Come to think of it, Gru has always been lenient when it came to family holidays. This thing's not budging at all. There's something written on it. What is good for your child? To ignore him and work hard to provide better for him, or to give all your attention to him and play, but not be able to provide enough for him? Okay, got that. Bow, attention. Both. Okay. Yes, you'll need to balance both sides if you want your child to have a happy present and a future. Gru's child. Yeah, really happy. Budging at all. Something written on it. What is heavier? The hundreds of gold medals I have, or the smallest coffin? Gru, what happened to you? Gru, can you hear me? The song of life, the hymn of hope, the whisper of evil, the scream of pain, the silence of death. The journey of a mortal summed up in mere lines. You're surprisingly much more functioning than the others. I don't know what happened. For some reason, my mind keeps bringing me back here. You and I have the same eyes, Greg. We both have lost someone we held dear. Your son, right? Very perceptive of you. Yes, I had a son. If he was alive, he would have been your age. But back then, I was too busy to pay enough attention to him. I thought, as long as I provided enough, he would be okay. What happened to him? The day of the great riding of flood, he was swept away by the anger of the water gods. I was busy handling the evacuation. He was at home waiting for me. I was too busy to realize I forgot about him. By the time everything was over and I realized my entire house had been swept away, and my son was nowhere to be found. He was a child, Greg. A 10-year-old child. I searched heaven and hell for him.
but I couldn't find him.
It's not your fault.
I've already heard that so many times, but the reality is I abandoned him.
You were out there saving lives.
Was I? Or was I trying to be a hero? Was I trying to get another medal for honor?
Drew,
I know what you're trying to do, Greg, but there are some regrets that cannot be forgiven and forgotten. Greg, jump!
yeah. Drew, what the... Drew! You son of a... Get back here. So many clicks not registering. Ah, there it goes. Give Groove back, you slug. God damn it. Get back here. Shouldn't have wasted so much HP on the questions. There's a reason there's a save system.
Hey, your own suffering.
Dang it! Should've saved. Okay. Same as the last one. Just with a lower time limit. Hey! Oof. Got it. Oh, come on. Our finally empirics. Like a boss, sure. Will I ever overcome my game? Of course not. End of the line. Something's wrong with it. The hell is it trying to do?
Poof. Finally free.
Drew, you old dog. You scared the hell out of me.
Can't get rid of my despair. I'm not so weak as to be consumed by it.
Looks like Graziel underestimated you.
Graziel. I remember now. He did something to us.
Mind control. Long story. I'll explain it later. But first, let's get out of here. What? What's wrong?
I don't think we can win against Tracy.
What?
You may not know it, but since he went missing, he's steadily brought his followers to this country.
Is he planning to conquer this country?
He doesn't need to. His power is too strong. Not to mention his post as a counselor of Scion allows him to meet the king directly.
I see. If the king voluntarily gives up his position to Draziel, his followers will take this country without a war.
It's already been a whole day since we were gone. Draziel must have already conquered the throne. If so, we are already too late.
Shut the hell up.
Dreg, you...
I literally went to hell and back. I broke through Polly's and Tira's mind control and even found you. I friggin' fought a demon in an asylum. I defeated an ancient king. I've been fighting my inner despair for 17 long years. You think we're at an unfair disadvantage? My whole life has been an unfair disadvantage.
But that was true because you were fighting for yourself. It was a country-scale war.
So what? All we have to do is find the king, break him free, and collect all of our allies.
Make it sound too simple.
Of course it's not simple, but nothing in life ever is. Yeah, Gru, don't give up.
Eh?
Come on, boss. We finally get to kick some ass and you want to fold?
Tira.
We can't do it without your help, boss. Let's show these idiots that Rydia is messed up, but it can't be taken down.
Polly?
This country is a hellhole, but it's our hellhole, and we won't give it up without a fight.
Good grief. Looks like I can't understand you kids anymore.
What's there not to understand? You say something we don't like, we kick it straight to oblivion.
So what do you say, boss? Shall we save the country and possibly the whole world from a maniac? I find that offensive.
No, Dreg, I meant the other lunatic.
Alright, we'll take back what's rightfully ours. I have just one order for you guys. Don't die.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go. We have a hellhole to save.
I'll look for the followers and drag them to jail. For me, I'd like to use violence.
Permission granted. Next.
I'll get a squad together and look for the ringleaders of the operation.
Granted. I'll go to the palace and check out the situation.
In that case, I'll look for Eva's sister. She has solid evidence against Razor.
And to settle people, this is our comeback. This is where we turn the tables on them. Move out.
I should start looking for Eva's sister too.
Don't worry, Greg. The winds have changed. We'll definitely win.
I should start looking for Eva's sister too. This is...
Oh, do I have a visitor? Mr. Dreg,
Who are you, lady?
Mr. Dreg... Me? I go by many names. Gaia, Earth, Life, Light, Angel. But you can call me Ark. Archangel Heart. The origin of creation.
And so the cycle of life and death continues. The same song of life, the same silence of death, and as always, death will claim life. That is the fate of the horseman. And part 3 shortly.